The center is just 1 year old when I started, and things were very different then. Far more questions than answers at that particular time. There's always been challenges, but there's also always been so many opportunities. And I think the thing that has been constant through that is such a strong network of people that will ensure that this thing that is so valuable for our community is ultimately able to be successful and to be able to be here for generations to come.
So many queer people from around the country come to San Francisco looking for welcoming arms and a safe landing. And when we were putting this together 30 years ago, we realized that we needed a place for the kinds of services they needed for housing and job training and employment.
When the doors finally opened, it wasn't always clear that they were going to stay open. There was a real kind of existential problem, but Rebecca found a way to make the numbers work and make this place sustainable in a way that it had never been before.
I think the renovation really solved a lot of problems for us. It changed the financial picture to really generate more revenue to really sustain the building, but also enabled us to bring in some amazing long-term anchor tenants and created a real multi-service hub for the community.
The LGBT Center was a place that we wanted to be. It was critical that we had services here because we know that this is a mecca for the queer community, and we have been able to, over time, just flourish.
Having the Office of Transgender Initiatives in the San Francisco LGBT Center, it really places us at the heart and center of our city and at the heart and center of our community. Rebecca has shown tremendous strength, a strength that comes from leading with community in mind, focusing on some of the most marginalized in our community, and that work is super important right now in this moment that we are in. It is a really critical time for us to band together and have a show of strength and also rely on each other, and Rebecca's leadership has really shown us the way to do that.
Rebecca has really led from a place that shows us the power of community, ensuring that this institution is here and as strong as possible so that we can all come together and see what we can create with each other.
When I am speaking about the center, I ask you even want to imagine San Francisco without our center. We have to realize it's our doing, our responsibility to keep it alive and thriving and well and serving, because otherwise there's no guarantee that it will be here.
We are looking at some really challenging times ahead in many, many ways. We are going to need our entire community to step up, but we exist within an institution that has been built by, strengthened by, tempered by this community, and led by an incredible member of the community for the last 20 years selflessly in order to further us.
Rebecca is a little bit like the mayor of our queer community, and that means she hears all the problems, all the criticisms, all the anxieties, and she, even through the toughest of times, just kept pushing forward, pushing all of us forward.
You know, Rebecca leads with heart, with justice, and with such brilliance. And I just look forward to what she does next, because we're not going to let her go from our movement, from the work that still needs to be done here in the city.
I've been here at the center for 22 years. That's a long time. And as I look back, I feel most proud of the ways that we have connected with literally hundreds of thousands of people over time. And that is the beating heart of this organization, that the people who've come, the connections that have gotten made, the laughter, the tears, the joy, the celebrations, that really makes up the heart of what it means to be a successful LGBTQ community center. I'm so proud of what I've been able to contribute, but I'm even more excited to see what this next generation brings and what that future holds for us.